Glendora, monthly market update for the month of June from me, Chris Cervantez, your local realtor. So I'm not going to say more of the same. I think it's kind of surprising slash encouraging if you're a seller. But right now we're seeing some pretty astonishing numbers based on the fact that rumors are having it that we have a recession coming. Interest rates are at 7%. But right now, the numbers, quite frankly, are really surprising. Specifically, let me jump down to the temperature of the market. So right now, the temperature of the market is that it's a very, very hot seller's market. Okay, it's a seller's market, so what does that mean? That means pricing is staying strong. Pricing is staying strong, so we did see it come down a bit. So from last year's median price compared to this year's, we definitely saw it come down. To be specific, it came down 8.9% if we look at last year to this year. So that's a pretty big jump. 8.9%. The median price last year was $925. This year it's $842.5. But I think we're seeing this uptick right now. So if you're a seller and you're thinking, are prices coming down, are prices going up? I think from today moving forward to the end of the year, pricing is going to continue to go up because we are seeing the list price to sales price ratio is super, super strong. Out of the 36 homes that have sold in the last month, on average, homeowners are getting 4.1% above the asking price. So that's a very, very strong metric to keep your eye on. Sure, if you're grossly overpriced, then no, you're not going to sell for 4.1% above your asking price because you're overpriced. But if it's priced right there within that sweet spot, you should expect multiple offers and it'll sell quick. If we compare this time to last year, it's taking about 3 times the amount of time to sell a home on average in Glendora. It's taking about 31 days to sell, whereas last year it was 10 days. 30 days, that's kind of normal, so that's fine. So not a big deal. But nonetheless, I think that if you're a seller, you should have confidence that there are plenty of buyers out there. And going back to the temperature of the market, so we have a 0.94 absorption rate. So that means as of right now, you guys, we have less than a month's supply of inventory. A balanced market, meaning not a buyer's market, not a seller's market. A balanced market is 4 to 6 months of inventory. Right now we have less than 1 month. So that means that if it's priced remotely well, sellers are sitting in the driver's seat. They're the ones really dictating. They're getting multiple offers, quite frankly. The buyers, there's not enough inventory to meet the demand that we're experiencing for buyers. So even though we have 7%, according to Mortgage News Daily, as of today for a 30-year fixed loan, you're looking at 6.98%. That's mind-blowing because this time last year, we were in the 5% range. If you have so-so credit, you should expect something in the mid-sevens, okay? So again, we're substantially higher than we were this time last year. But again, something that I've communicated to a lot of my sellers recently is that just because there are less buyers compared to last year, well, last year there were 20, 30 offers, 40 offers on homes. Okay, so if you cut that demand in half, let's say instead of 20 buyers, you have 10 buyers, you still have 10 buyers. If you instead of having 20 buyers, you have 3 buyers, well, you only need 1, and that means you still have a multiple offer situation. All the leverage is gone for buyers. Very, very different tune than I was singing here in November, December, January of this last couple months. We had definitely a shaky time during that time frame, but now it's just with the limited supply. As of today, there are only 32 homes for sale in all of Glendora. That's Gordon Highlands down to South Glendora. That's not enough. So that's keeping prices artificially propped up, which is good for sellers, not good for buyers. Buyers, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think that if you're qualified, you have stable employment, I think you buy now, okay? Because once the once the interest rates come down, I think more buyers will enter the market. I think the key question is, well, when will the interest rates come down? And right now, we're just not seeing any side of that. So again, get into the market while you can, because I think that between June until December, we're gonna see appreciation. And it just makes sense to get in while the prices are lower than where they could be in December or January. Any questions about your situation? Any comments about the market? Any thoughts about your particular situation? I'd be happy to speak to it. And thanks so much for watching. Take care.